So, how to dress casually as an entrepreneur. Before we start, my name is Aris, also known as Screw Mediocrity, and I'm a leader of young entrepreneurs trying to pick their attractiveness and set up their mindset for success. So, why should you listen to me? This is my Instagram feed. This is what I look like. This is what I dress. You can clearly see that I can dress way better than the average person. This is my before and after. This was me a few years ago. This is me now. Night and day difference. I have like 5+ years of looks maxing, experience, and 8+ years of weightlifting. So I can clearly help you with your problems. So I'll give you 5 ways to dress casually as a man to get the respect from other people, while also potentially getting the attention from that one girl that you may have a crush on. So we're going to be talking about the head, the upper body, lower body, and feet, starting from the feet. So, the first thing that we're going to be talking about is 8 pairs. So, buying 8 pairs of short white socks. What I'm saying is basically you have to buy 8 pairs. Why 8? Why is that number, And it's because we have like 7 days in a week, right? So, to be hygienic, we need to have 1 pair for each day, to change it up every single day. Rather than, wearing the same pair of socks every single day is like unhygienic. You may give some like toe fungus or something like that in the long run. It's like doesn't really really beneficial for you, And of course, like 2 pairs of no-show socks. We're going to be talking about that soon. But the point is that you have like you have like 7 for every single day, like so 1 for each day, and then like 1 or 2 extra, just in case something happens to one of the other pairs, like it gets wet or something else happens. The point is that we're trying to be safe. We're trying to have the socks for every single day. And for me, like sometimes 8 pairs are not enough. So, like, do this at your own accord. Like, however much you're using your socks, if you're very careful with them, if you're not, whatever. The point is that you have to have at least 7 pairs of white short socks and 2 pairs of no-show. So, second thing would be to stop wearing running shoes all the time. I see a lot of guys doing this, and I've done this in the past as well, which is a huge mistake. Wearing running shoes to big events, outside of running, outside of the gym, anything that has to do with like going out on a date, in the cinema, whatever. I was wearing these types of shoes, right? Which mine weren't as like colorful. They were better colors, like black, white, red, and shit like that. But they were still running shoes, and you know that women, men, everyone, like the first thing that they notice about you is the shoes that you're wearing. So if you're wearing shit shoes, they're gonna be like straight away, boom, average, boom, nothing special. Do you want to have that? Like, do you want to have that status of like entrepreneur, big king, whatever? You have like you're making all that money while you're at home. You're like the I don't know, like the best player, like in a game, for example, right? So when you're playing Call of Duty and you are the top player, you're getting the most kills. You're like you have the highest status. But once you get off the game, you don't have that anymore. So that's the exact same thing. Why should you have like a high status when you're at home and be like one of the best, the top ranking players, whatever? And when you go outside on an event, you are just an average person. You blend in with everybody else. You don't want that. You want to stand out in every single aspect of your life. So, you should ditch the running shoes outside of the gym or anything that has to do with sports, athletics, whatever. And you should, like to the next point, you should be wearing white shoes, white sneakers, and loafers, okay? So, let me explain. When I say white sneakers, I mean like these are a good example of what I'm wearing right now. Actually, I have them at home. And I've bought like 2 pairs of these. They're much cheaper than Air Forces. They have the same build and they do their job amazingly. So if you're a fan of Air Forces but you don't want to spend a lot of money and stuff like that, then buy these because they have the same bulkiness. They're not as tall. They're very nice, durable, whatever. They do their job amazingly, right? And at a fraction of the price. So you can also buy a nice pair of like leather white sneakers which you can also do, like, doesn't matter. The point is that, like, depends on what build you want. And yeah, it just works, right? And like, it goes with the levels, I think. Yeah, so look at that. This is level 0, okay? So you have running shoes, you go out. Level 0, you're trash. You cannot dress, okay? Level 1 are the sneakers. So if you wear white sneakers, you know how to dress a little bit better than the average person, because, you want to have that clean, nice, minimalistic look. But then if you want to look even better at fashion, level 2. These are the suede loafers, but they're casual. They're not like the leather ones, which are more formal, right? So you're going to be using these to go out, but not like in this specific color, preferably. More of a like beige, white, like not actually, like a beige, yeah, brown, black, white. Goes so much better rather than like these colors here, right? And when people look at your feet and they see these shoes, they're gonna be like, yo, this guy knows how to dress much, much better, because it makes a difference. How many people do you know that are wearing these shoes when they go out? Even wearing these shoes, a basic pair of jeans, a t-shirt on top, you still look, you stand out so much more. And that's what you were looking for, especially like if you didn't know how to change your outfits to look way better. Like, this is it. This is one of the ways to look so much better in just like that. Of course, you have to spend some money, but like, are you even spending money on other stuff? Why not spend it here, which like literally you invest into your own looks, into your own status as well. Like, people are gonna take way more. They're gonna take you way more seriously. So you should definitely invest in one of these. So wear neutral colors. So as I said before, white, beige, brown, whatever, like colors like that, which you can easily pair with other parts of your outfit much, much easier rather than like these crazy colors. So we have covered the feet. Next, we're going to be talking about lower body. So linen and cotton is your go-to material, right? So anything that has to do with like polyester and nylon, you should avoid at all costs. So like the gym clothes, that the normal ones that we're used to wearing, you should ditch them like as fast as possible, because they have like microplastics in them, and they're just fucking up your health, especially if you're like sweating in them. That's even worse, bro. So you don't want to have that. Like polyester is basically plastic, so there's no reason for you to just be wearing that and be like, oh yeah, cool, it's fine. Like, nah, it's not cool. Like, you're ruining your health just because you have like some cheap plastic shit on top of you, like wearing it. Like, you can wear that if it's not touching your skin, but especially in the summer, bro, like we don't have much option, like we're not gonna be layering 3 clothes on top of each other because it's like so hot. So avoid polyester and nylon at all costs, especially your underwear, because if it's touching your balls, bro, like, what are you doing? You want to have kids in the future, don't do that. So the second thing would be to have fitted clothes. So tailor them, like find the shorts, right? So above your knees, okay? So tailor them. They should be above rather than below, because you don't want to look shorter than you really are, right? Or even if you're tall, doesn't matter. You don't want to look shorter. You always want to look taller. So the best way to do that is to wear them like above your knees, and that way they just sit so much better on you, bro. Like, not of course not too low, because you don't want to look like a gay boy or whatever. Like, depends on your preference, but you get my point. And yeah, it's just so much better, bro. Like, I have a pair, actually 2-3 pairs, and what I'm wearing right now, they're fucking fantastic. Like, you can breathe in them much better because they're above, they're above your knee basically. And just a huge difference. Of course, like, another thing I would suggest is, like, rather than buying normal shorts or pants, I would suggest buying like ones with side adjusters, because rather than wearing a belt, you have this, which just gives off such a cleaner look. Because like, if you don't have a nice belt to put on like in between your clothes, it will look like shit. Like, the whole outfit, it will just be ruined. So in my opinion, the best thing you can do is buy pants with side adjusters, shorts with side adjusters, doesn't matter, right? But look at that. Like these are like linen pants, right? So breathable and so nice, like casual. They scream casual, bro. You can wear them wherever you want, right? And they're just so nice to wear because like they have kind of like that wrinkly look, but that's like their whole personality in a way, you know. So even if they're like kind of wrinkly when you take them out of your suitcase or whatever, it doesn't really matter that much because they're gonna be wrinkly anyway. But that's the beauty, bro. Like you should definitely invest in a pair of linen pants. You know, you can wear like cotton pants, whatever. The point is that these are gonna really elevate your style rather than wearing like basketball shorts or some other shit like that, which is like below your knee as well. Like you're ruining your style just like that for no reason. You're like cock blocking yourself. So yeah, of course, like shorts if it's hot. So you wear these or these if it's hot in your country. For example, because I live in Cyprus, it's very hot, so I'm gonna be wearing one of these too. And if it's cold or like it's on the colder side, especially in the summer, just wear like pants and with side adjusters, of course. So we have covered the lower body. Let's go on to the upper body. So linen and cotton, again, the same exact reason why we talked about like with the pants. You should always be wearing either linen or cotton or both sometimes, doesn't matter. But avoid these at all costs. So the second would be layering. So, okay, like, for example, this is a prime example of what you should not do, right? Big as like logos, gold and shit like on your t-shirt and not layering. Like that does look like shit. Like I would not respect you for wearing that shit, you know? Like if nobody's gonna actually respect you, nobody's gonna find you attractive if you're wearing that shit. You're gonna look like a schmuck. You're gonna look like a guy who does not know how to dress. For what reason? There's no reason for you to do that. You know, you're just like, again, cock blocking yourself. So layering would be like something like this. So there's a tank top underneath this is my picture, right? So this is a tank top underneath my shirt on top. It just gives off a nice, clean, casual look, right? If you want more of a formal look, you just like take off the tank top, you close the shirt up, and boom. But for a more casual look, you have something underneath which isn't too hot basically for you, you know? It's not suffocating you. And then boom, on top something else, and you just look like $1,000,000 easily. So you can also wear loose clothes, but what I would suggest is like more of a shirt, but like one of those long sleeve white linen ones, because you can wear them to the beach, you can wear them on a date. Like they're the most versatile, bro. You can like easily wear them whenever you want, and they're very breathable. But like don't neglect this, right? So you can wear these whenever you want, wherever you want. Like you can dress them up, dress them down. They're kind of like the white sneakers, where you can like do whatever you want with them. They're very versatile, cheap, and bro, like they just work, you know. So even if it's like looser, that doesn't really like ruin your look per se, you know. Of course, like the next thing would be to wear lighter neutral colors. So the point of this is like rather than wearing brown, black, you know, navy blue, it's much better for you to wear like beige, like white, cream, you know, olive green, whatever. The point is that you're trying to wear like more open colors, you know, so that you don't fucking die from a heat stroke. And no flashy logos, as I said here. Like this is a prime example of what you shouldn't be doing. And something like this, like a clean, like a silent luxury, I think it's called. But yeah, look at that. Much better, much cleaner than this shit. And of course, like tank tops, polos, and t-shirts are your best friends, you know. So like there are actually 4 things that you should be wearing in the summer, which are like the top. Like summer fashion is not that hard, I'm not gonna lie, right? So even casually, formally, whatever, there's 4 to 5 things that you should be wearing, like you can be wearing, right? So tank tops, polos, t-shirts, and a shirt. That's it. A button up, whatever, right? Like you cannot be wearing like anything other than like and not get hot. That's why it's so much easier to dress in the summer, because like you cannot layer that much. Like this is the most amount of layering you're gonna be able to do without being super hot. So I feel like that just works, bro. Like it's so much easier to dress right now, and if you're not taking advantage of this video, of this information right here, bro, you're gonna stay behind. So we talked about the upper body. Let's go to head. So cap, clearly you can see like just wearing a hat on top, like especially if it's hot. If you're around like where the sun is all the time, you're going to the beach all the time, like you should have a hat on top, and like a good one, like a nice color, would definitely elevate your look much more and not give you like a heat stroke again. So with glasses, you can just wear like a nice pair of like glasses, because you want to have that, like if your face is not symmetrical, you want to add symmetry by wearing glasses which are symmetrical, you know? So you're trying to imitate that symmetry look by wearing this on top, and like adjusting your haircut, stuff like that. But the point is just, this really helps. Of course, this is more like an inside in the house look, you know? And this is like sunglasses, of course, when you're gonna be going outside. So on the beach, stuff like that, on dates, especially where there's sun. These are like a cheat code, bro. Sunglasses, like they hide your imperfections in your face, and they add symmetry, and like that's an instant 10 to 15% confidence boost just by wearing sunglasses, bro. So if you don't have sunglasses or any type of like accessory like that for your head, bro, you're missing out on so much. And I'm glad that I am here to help you. So we talked about the head, and I've actually got a bonus for you. Okay, so accessories, right? So anything that has to do with a bag, like the hat, the sunglasses, these are accessories, the belt, whatever. So if you can use that to your advantage, you're gonna elevate your outfit so much more. So look at that, okay? You wear like, of course, watches, rings, pendants, chains, bracelets, of course, like all gold or all silver. So like the point of this rule is that you wear either all gold, which helps you because you want too much, you know? You don't want to have like one silver, one gold, one black. It's like, it just doesn't go with each other. You want to have like silver, silver, silver. That's the whole point. That's how you're gonna look so much better, bro. You're gonna stand out so much. You're gonna stand out so much. Just like that. Just by adding some accessories on top. Because look at the before and after, bro. Look at the layering. Like, look at that. This is how you look like before. This is after, you know, the tips that I'm giving you. Tuck it in your shirt. Boom, this on top. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that, night and day difference. Of course, when I say layering, I mean like not with the clothes, but with chains. So as you can see here, I have like a chain and a pendant. Look at that. It just makes a difference. Because rather than wearing like a small chain like I'm wearing right now, which is fine, but if you want to stand out even more, you wear a pendant on top and you show it. Like, look at that. Wouldn't you want to dress like that and go out on dates, do your thing, and look fucking amazing, bro? Getting the attention from that girl, bro. Getting the respect from other guys in your friend group. I have a client that actually has told me about this stuff, right? So I was helping him like a few months ago. I was just starting out with coaching, and I was helping him out for free. And he came back after like a few weeks. He was like, yo, I've got some results actually. Like the friend group that I'm in, all of the guys in there started like complimenting me. The girls started complimenting me. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like I did not expect like so many compliments when I was like more inexperienced at that point. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Even if I'm not experienced like at that point, even if I wasn't experienced at coaching people, I could still help the person get so many compliments, get so much attention. Imagine you getting that attention right now from getting all this right here. It's fucking crazy, bro. Subscribe right now if you like this video, and if you're interested in Lux Maxing in the next 30 days, click the first link in the description to join, and I'll see you inside. Stop wasting time.